Hi, I'm Conneaut YouTube television volunteer Martha Sorahan, bringing you Conneaut's hometown happenings for the week starting May 28, 2026. A sizable crowd filled sidewalks to watch the city's Memorial Day parade, which stepped off at 10:30 a.m. Monday, May 25th on Broad Street, paused to lay wreaths at Veterans Memorial on Main Street, and proceeded to City Cemetery on Liberty Street for the official ceremony. About 65 Hometown Heroes banners decorated Broad Street utility poles, and 40 more will be up by Independence Day as soon as hanging supplies come in. Banner orders are still being taken. Those in by May 29th will be filled this year. Orders after May 29th will be filled in 2027. The American Legion is so happy at the public response to the banner program and so grateful to Public Works crews for helping hang them that they presented the city with a plaque of gratitude at City Council's May 26th meeting. With the school year winding down, Conneaut Middle School student teams on Tuesday, May 26th, pitched their original Blizzard flavors for Conneaut Dairy Queen before a panel of judges. Winners of what is known as the annual Innovation Challenge were 6th grade Grandma's Treasure, made of cheesecake, strawberries, and chocolate chunks, 7th grade Lidl's Loaded Banana Blizzard, made up of fudge, Reese's Pieces, and banana, and the 8th grade Blizzard flavor Cool Breeze with mint syrup, Oreo, and marshmallow. The 3 flavors will be sold at Conneaut DQ on Friday, May 29th, and the best-selling Blizzard will be declared the winner. Conneaut Dairy Queen's Keith Schreiber served about 400 free Blizzards to the entire Conneaut Middle School student body at the start of the day on Tuesday to make it a true Blizzard Day. And another new business could be coming to Conneaut. Graphite One, a battery materials plant, announced last week that it was scrapping plans to locate in Trumbull County and is coming to Conneaut instead due to Conneaut's direct access to Lake Erie and the Great Lakes, Canadian National Rail connections, and capacity for future expansions. Conneaut City Manager Nick Sanford said he was surprised at the news, which he learned through a Youngstown channel, but explained at City Council's May 26th meeting that Graphite One was in talks with Canadian National and not the city, since the new plant will go at the old PNC dock on railroad property. Once the deal is firm, after a 90-day due diligence period, the city will definitely be included in the discussion. The plant could bring 150 jobs into the city. And the new Circle K at Main and Mill Streets is open, and to the delight of local drivers, has brought a small gas price war between it and True North up the street. At City Council's May 26th meeting, many people again spoke out against a data center. 2 petitions were available, both dealing with data center moratoria at the state and county levels. City Council President Terry Moisio spoke at last to the data center issue, saying first that if a data center goes up on private property, the city has no control, although it would look at zoning regulations and zoning districts. With a data center lifespan from 10 to 15 years, it's likely that a shell could be left behind, but Mr. Moisio said we must remember that all empty industrial buildings around town are signs of former industry, including coal, that provided livelihoods for Conneaut residents for about 50 to 75 years. He also acknowledged that Conneaut will sift through the information on data centers and determine how much is hype or misinformation. He said the city will convene an ad hoc committee to study concerns. He said a data center may not be a good fit, but we have to keep an open mind and let the community decide. City Council also talked about speed cameras, which are being considered for school zones following a study showing some drivers are going up to 50 miles per hour in 20-mile-an-hour school speed zones. When the issue is discussed by the Public Safety Committee, the public will be invited to participate. Conneaut City Council approved a $2,000 donation to the 4th of July Fireworks Fund, and 4th of July Red, White, and Boom over Lake Erie Festival Chair Debbie Carlson spoke to Council about the increase in the number of food trucks and rides that will be coming to this year's festival. The festival committee has begun placing donation buckets at local businesses. The city's time capsule from 1976 will be opened at 3:30 p.m. Friday, July 3rd at the Lakeview Park Bandstand immediately following the 4th of July parade, and a new time capsule will be filled and sealed to mark the country's 250th anniversary. Mr. Sanford thanked the volunteers who cleaned up the Harbor Port Conneaut area on May 23rd for about an hour before the rains came. The city spring cleanup and tire amnesty at the Ecstatic Lot at Broad and Jackson will be held 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. May 28th, 29th, and 30th. Residents are limited to 4 tires. The fee is $1 for each additional tire. The city still needs about 2 more summer public works employees, and Mr. Sanford announced that the committee selecting the city's new fire chief has narrowed the candidate pool from 12 to 5, and interviews started May 28th. City Council President Terry Moisio also thanked Lempe Knapp for donating America 250 flags to the city. Council will meet in 5:30 p.m. work session on Monday, June 1st, and regular live streamed sessions 6 p.m. June 8th and 22nd. All of those are held in City Council chambers. In school news, Conneaut High School class of 2026 will join the alumni ranks following commencement at 2 p.m. Saturday, May 30th at New Leaf Event Center. The ceremony will be live streamed on Conneaut Area City Schools website. And the Conneaut Area Ministerial Association is hosting Baccalaureate at 6 p.m. Friday, May 29th at First Congregational UCC at Main and Buffalo Street, followed by a reception in the Bob Marcy Fellowship Hall. This is the first baccalaureate in quite a few years due to lack of interest, but this year several seniors came forward and requested it. Baccalaureate is optional, but gives seniors another chance to wear their graduation gowns. This is a public event and all are welcome. The senior class invited Conneaut Area City School Superintendent Lori Riley to speak. By this time next week, summer vacation will be in full swing for Conneaut kids. Their last day is Wednesday, June 3rd. The last day for Conneaut teachers and staff is June 4th. Conneaut Hospital Thrift Shop has awarded $25,000 in scholarships to 6 Ashtabula County students, including Conneaut High School recipients. Let's make that 6 Ashtabula County High School students. Conneaut High School recipients are Hope Gleason, Abby Breck, Carrick Dobrin, Hamilton Spiro, and Corinne Johnson. Scholarships are awarded to students pursuing medical-related careers. The thrift shop has also donated close to $32,000 to UH Conneaut Medical Center for heaters for the mobile MRI canopy and a new treadmill for the rehab facility. The thrift shop is open year-round on Main Street and is a Conneaut institution. In theater news, Steel Magnolias will be on stage at Arlene's Broadway in Buffalo at 236 Buffalo Street for a final weekend, 7:30 p.m. May 29th and 30th, 2 p.m. matinee on Sunday, May 31st. General admission tickets are available online or at the door. The Ashtabula County Commissioners will host a coffee talk with commissioners at 10 a.m. Thursday, June 11th at the Conneaut Public Library at 304 Buffalo Street. Commissioners J.P. Ducrow, Catherine Whittington, and Casey Koslowski are hosting coffee talks to discuss what's happening at the county level and to hear what their constituents have to say. A question and answer session is part of the program, and all are welcome. The May 31st NASCAR race at Nashville Speedway will feature a car sponsored by Spire Academy in Harpersfield. This is the only NASCAR race in which the car will appear. It comes after Spire announced a new partnership with NASCAR that will involve training athletes for future NASCAR pit crew teams. In library news, Conneaut Public Library is gearing up for its summer reading program for all ages. It will start Monday, June 15th and end July 24th. Kids who read at least 20 hours will be eligible for a gift card and other prize drawings. Sign-ups are underway. The library is also sponsoring a bookmark design contest running June 1 to August 1 in youth, teen, and adult categories. Winning bookmarks will be determined by public vote August 3rd to 8th, and the winning bookmark will be turned into a permanent bookmark by the library. The winning bookmark creators will receive $25 gift cards. Kingsville Public Library is looking for plywood and 2x4 donations to create silhouettes for its summer reading program. Stop by or call. Kingsville Public Library's In the Stacks Book Club will discuss The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Rakulik at 6 p.m. Tuesday, June 2nd. Pick up or download a copy of the book using a Libby or Hoopla app. And Andover Bank will lead Financial Literacy and Fraud Prevention from 6 to 8 p.m. Thursday, June 4th at Kingsville Public Library. Kingsville Public Library's next Food for Thought hands-on meal prep class for adults 21 and up is 1 p.m. Thursday, June 9th, featuring pasta salad. Registration is required for all programs. And if you'd like to paint a custom portrait of your pet or another animal, sign up at the Conneaut Art Center for a 3-day painting class led by Chris Davis. Classes are 6 to 8 p.m. Thursdays, May 28th, June 4th, and June 11th. It's an adults-only class, although teens ages 13 and up are welcome, with an adult also taking the class. Summer dance classes in point, pre-point, and techniques start Tuesday, June 9th at the Conneaut Art Center and run Tuesdays and Thursdays through July 30th. Register on the Conneaut Art Center website. And the Conneaut Art Center is offering Art in the Park from 10 a.m. to noon every Thursday in June and July, starting to June 4th at Township Park. Drop in for make and take projects. There's no cost. Supplies are provided. In other events, the Lighthouse Cruisers weekly cruise-ins return for the season, 5 to 8 p.m. Thursday, May 28th at Township Park, and they continue Thursday evenings through September. Kingsville Fire Department Boosters Swiss Steak Dinner is 4 to 7 p.m. Saturday, May 30th at the Fire Hall, 3130 East Main, with mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, cake, and beverage. It's dine-in or carry-out, donation only. And Western Reserve Animal Clinic in Pierpont will host a rabies vaccine clinic for dogs and cats only from 10 a.m. to noon Saturday, May 30th at the Fire Hall at 6006 Marcy Road. The cost is $10 per pet, cash only, and no appointment is needed. The Lakeside Society for the Performing Arts ends its season at 7 p.m. Saturday, June 6th at the Ashtabula Arts Center, 2928 West 13th Street, with a free concert, Symphony of the Screens, featuring music exclusively for film, video game, and anime under the direction of Andrew Perkins. Good Shepherd Lutheran Church, Grove Street at Lake Road, distributes free bag lunches Saturdays under the West Portico. Bingo is 6 p.m. Tuesdays at the Conneaut Human Resources Center, 327 Mill Street. And that brings us to this week's last but not least. Township Park lower and western sections will be closed until about 3 p.m. Friday, May 30th, because it's Adventure Day at the park for the students at Lakeshore Primary School. The eastern bluffs will be open. Speaking of Township Park, if you're heading to the beach, beach hazard warnings are posted on the Township Park's Facebook page. That's it for this week from Ohio's Sharpest Corner. Until next week, I'm Conneaut YouTube television volunteer Martha Sorahan saying so long.